Hey, family, welcome back. I'm doing another celebrity reading. This time I'm doing one. This is actually my first time doing a reading on her. I'm doing a reading on Chloe Bailey. And this is Chloe and her sister Hallie. They got some beautiful sisters, I tell you, and very talented. It seemed like to me, these two, when it comes to their career, um, it seemed like these two were more popular as far as together than separate. Now her sister Hallie, she's doing her. She's got through doing a movie. I think what the Mermaid, and she's doing her, and of course, Chloe is doing her. She just dropped her, you know, music. Her new album and all of that, and it didn't do too good. And anyway, a lot of people blaming Beyonce, for that reason, as far as not, promoting her music in the ways that matter. And let me just say that. Cause actually, I truly believe if Beyonce made more guest appearance, it's just my opinion. I truly believe had Beyonce made more guest appearance in her projects, cause people they love them some Beyonce, okay? It would have made a difference. But then I'm not putting all the blame on Beyonce either. It's a reason for everything. As far as why her music didn't do so good. Didn't sell as much. But anyway, so I know she feels some type of way. When it comes to that, because she is signed to Beyonce music company, and I think it's what is it? What a 6 year contract, I believe. If I'm wrong, you can correct me with love down below. But anyway, um, I still know that she was very disappointed in that. I'm sure she was expecting more. But anyway, in this reading, I'm just seeking clarity what's presently going on with this sister in the present. Um, these two look very beautiful and how they're dressed because they are older now. The only thing I hate about Hollywood is how they take, raw talent that's pure and especially for those who have talent. Let me just say that, and they come into business very innocent. Like they'll take this raw, innocent, pure talent, and they will taint them. And it's sad that we get into this place to where you have to sell more sex, as though your talent doesn't speak for itself. These ladies don't need to, you know, um, be dressed in lingerie, especially Chloe when she performs. To me, it doesn't take all that. And I know sex sell. People want to see all of you. Hello, somebody. You know, instead of just hearing her beautiful voice, they want to see her, more layers of her, underneath her clothes. Let me just say that. Now, these singers now they come into business. They just, I don't know. The industry just really tanks them. I mean, that's just my personal opinion about it. To me, these ladies can just dress as fabulous and glamorous, which is fine with me, and still sing their butts off. To me, they shouldn't have to dress all horse looking, wearing lingerie and all that mess, cause that's what it looks like to me. When they're on stage, to me, the things that they're wearing, to me, that's really for the bedroom. I don't think it takes all of that to sell music. But anyway, this is what's going on now in the industry. They just tank these people when they come in. Cause these girls, when they first came in, people loved them. Their music was selling and everything, and they were not dressing provocative whatsoever. Okay, they looked very innocent looking. They dressed, you know, um, very respectful and everything, and people were still crazy about them. And then they got a little older. Oh my goodness, these two got signed to Beyonce record company, and I tell you, they had to start peeling the layers. Oh well. Okay, I'm setting my attention. What's presently going on with Chloe in her personal life? Whatever the spirit want us to know. That's what's going to come out in this reading. Whatever you see here in this reading concerning Chloe Bailey, it is not facts. It is allegedly. And this is for entertainment purpose only. Okay, family? Here's a picture of her right here. That's a nice picture. And I'm going to be using this one. I can see her eyes real good. And I remember seeing one video, she was talking about her music, was coming out, and she was sitting over here sucking a lollipop, and it's just the way she was sucking it. I'm like, girl, you doing too much. And I wasn't the only one that was feeling that way, but, I guess she did what she felt that she had to do, but obviously, it didn't work in her favor, okay? All you doing is attracting a lot of pervs to you. Doing all of that did not sell those as many copies as she would like for it to. Give me a minute, family. Let me get this situated. I'm gonna have it upward then. Let me see. Cause I definitely need room over here on the table. Okay, this is good. Okay. Now I don't know who she's seeing, whether she's seeing anybody or not. But if she is, it will come out in the reading. Let me just say that, even though it's allegedly, it will come out and it will let us know whether she's in a good place in her relationships or not. We would know where she is, as far as emotionally, mentally. We would get all of this. All right, there's timelines to my readings. So we have to let things play out. But a lot of this, what you're going to see is happening in the now. And a lot of this has to play out in the coming days and weeks ahead. Many of you will know more than I do because I don't follow these celebrities like that. And I don't keep up with them like that. But for many of you who are fans and you do follow them on social media, you will see a lot of this playing out, okay? So let's get started. I'm going to be using the Psychic Oracle deck. I'm just curious myself what's going on with her because I know she's putting on a big front, like acting like it doesn't really bother her, but I know it bothers her that her, music flopped. I know it really bothers her because she wasn't expecting that. That was a big letdown. And then the fact social media, adding more, salt on the wound. All right. As my spirit guides to connect with Chloe Bailey, spirit guides seeking clarity on Chloe Bailey. What's the present going on with Chloe Bailey? What can we expect? What's the present going on with Chloe Bailey? What can we expect? Okay, I'm just gonna do 3 roll. Okay, trying to keep it very simple. Okay. This right here is emotional loss. This is someone who's experiencing grief and a heartache, okay? And this individual is, the feelings are very raw. And I had this message came up awkward. I would say, you know, that Chloe is feeling very raw emotion due to feelings of an emotional loss. It can be a relationship. It can be it just depends on what this means to her. Okay, it can be pertaining to her career, her music, whatever this means to her. But this is one who's holding on to the feelings of an emotional loss, experiencing of grief, heartache, separation, you name it. Chloe right here is getting to that point of letting it go. If she was feeling like this, feeling that emotional loss and grief, right here she's letting it go. She chooses to let it go right here. So if she's not feeling this now, she will be. She's gonna get to the point of just moving on and letting this go. Okay, it's not gonna be bothering her as as it once was, to that place to where, it's just hard for her to shake it off. Right here, she's releasing and letting it go. Right here, this is Chloe. She's operating awareness. She's aware of what's going on. Let me just say that. So she's not in the dark. She is not in the dark. So whatever this means to her, she's aware of it. And she's not in the dark whatsoever. It's like she sees what's going on, okay? Next is upside down, pertaining to Chloe. This is rest and rejuvenate. This is someone that's sitting back and they are reflecting and they are meditating, seeking answers from within. Chloe card came out upside down. This is what she needs to be doing. When this card is upside down, I think about someone that's trying to handle a matter on their own. And a lot of times we can self-sabotage ourselves. She needs to really just, stop, think, reflect, and try to be led by the spirit as far as, her next move. When it comes to her decision making, she needs to go within to get her answer. That's the point I'm trying to make, okay? And for some reason she's not doing that. And it really depends on what this stems from, This can be due to, she needs to really reflect and go within, seek answers as far as her next move when it comes to her career, her next move when it comes to her relationship. It just depends on what this means to her. But right here, she's not seeking answers from within. And the only thing I can think of is she's trying to handle a matter on her own by trying to figure things out for herself. Right here, this is obstacles and challenges. This is what Chloe is experiencing right now. She's treading lightly now, but as you see, she's trying to make sure she doesn't fall in this so-called, hole that's before her. And also, I think about how she feel like she's being sabotaged. Also, okay, this is someone who feel like they're being sabotaged. They're dealing with some obstacles and definitely some challenges, and she see the traps ahead. Okay, but she's trying to figure out a way around it. She's trying to figure out a way from keep from falling in the hole, shall I say? So this is what she's experiencing right now. Okay, as you see, she's trying to stay on top. That's pretty much what this message is talking about. Even though she's dealing with some challenges moving forward, she's trying to stay on top as far as keeping herself from falling in, okay? Or falling down. But I believe this pertains to her career. Next, we have the waiting game. This is Chloe. She has a decision to make, and she has time, but time is ticking. Time is ticking. Eventually, she's going to make her decision. Next, we have love ends. This is love begins. It just depends on what this means to her, okay? Um, and it's pertaining to a relationship. If she is in a relationship, this relationship may be coming to an end. Let me just say that. It just depends on what this means to her. Is it how she's feeling about her career? Love ends, which I doubt that because I truly believe music is her passion. She loves it. She's good at what she does. She's very multi talented. This could be potential relationship. So it has here love ends. She feeling this way about something or someone. Please know that. Okay, next we have the shadow, and I'm so glad it is upward. This is someone who is facing their worst fears. And she was wondering how's her music going to do. She had to face her worst fears. It didn't do good. Okay, but it was not selling good at all. So this is one who's facing the worst fears. You can say she's facing her issues, those shadow aspects of her. It just depends on what this means to her. But I truly feel like she's facing her worst fears. Okay, her worst fears, came to light, and she had to just face it. So yeah, this is pretty much what she's going through right now, facing her worst fears. And she could be doing some shadow work on the side, as far as doing some healing as well. Okay, behind the scenes when it comes to her issues and those shadow aspects of her that she needs to heal and release. Next is upside down. This is trapped in fear. This card is upside down. This card is upward. I think about mental trapped. Someone is in a situation or they're in an environment they don't want to be in, and they feel hopeless. They want out, but they can't see a way out. But like I say, I feel for her it's very mental for her. So I don't really see this as being she is in an environment. I feel like it's mental. It's something going on with her to where she feels trapped. And I'm gonna tell you right now, what I'm picking up in my spirit, I feel like it has a lot to do with that contract. I feel like it has a lot to do with that contract that she signed with Beyonce. I feel like she wants out of it because even though she's very grateful for Beyonce as far as for signing her, she will always be grateful. But you know, whatever is going on with her, she's feeling trapped and she wants out. Let me just say that. And this is very mental, big time. So I feel like in my spirit, this has a lot to do with that contract she wants out of. She's not gonna say it openly, publicly to anybody. She's gonna keep it to herself. I'm sure her sister probably knows about it, but both of them are in the same boat, to tell you the truth. But the fact that her album flopped, let me just say that because it did, it didn't sell as many. Yeah, I feel like she wants out of that contract. I feel like um, Chloe feels that Beyonce should have had more hands on in her project, and she didn't. Maybe push her out there more. It just depends what this means to her now. But at the end of the day, she feels trapped. Okay, she wants out of a situation, and you see she has a decision to make. Next, we have foundation and achievement. This is how she feels. Okay, she feels a sense of achievement because Chloe and her sister have come a long way, and this is one who also they feel inspiration when it comes to family. She's very inspired by family as well, and also when I get this by this card being upward, this is what she wants. Also in the near future, she wants the full package. She wants the home. She already have the success, but she wants the home. She wants the child. The family. She wants the husband. So this is something that she's definitely looking forward to, and she would like to have someday. Okay, the fact that the ultimate foundation in achievement, to share her success with her family, her own family, if you know what I mean. Okay, having a child someday and then being married. Okay, this right here is the universal card. It represents completion and fulfillment. At this point, Chloe is not feeling a sense of fulfillment. Okay, and she's definitely not feeling a sense of completion because you know she still got a lot of living to do. Okay, she just not getting her feet wet when it comes to the industry. So anyway, she's feeling a sense of less fulfillment and completion at this time. Next, we have material harvest. This is Chloe putting in the work. That what she is sowing, she is reaping. You can look at this when it comes to the career. She's coming to some money, honey, and her hands are wide open. Let me just say that. So this is her reaping that what she has sown, okay? And I feel like this has a lot to do with her finances. So material harvest. Next, we have the wisdom card. As you see, upward represents wisdom, and it's really due to how she's moving out here, okay? Making good choices when it comes to, this right here, desiring this, which is family. Because this is the ones who looking at this family structure, and they're very inspired by what they see. Now, Chloe may want this, but everything depends on how she's moving out here and the choices that she's making. According to the spirit, she's been a fool about something. Okay, it just depends on what she's doing behind the scenes. As far as ways of going back, as far as ways of going about this, she could be self sabotaging herself. But like I say, it just depends on what's going on with her behind the scenes, how she's moving out here. Okay, but upside down represents the fool. And like I said, it could be pertaining to her own family structure. Her relationship with her parents. Oh, Chloe, 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 Chloe. Next, we have the third eye chakra card. It represents I see. So if she was in the dark about anything, let me just say that if she was, right here, she's saying I see. She's having an aha moment. And a lot of people, I do hear rumors out there. A lot of people, they're saying, I know good well Chloe feels some type of way about Beyonce, you know, but she would never say it. She love her and she do look up to her now. Don't get me wrong. And she's very grateful for all the things that Beyonce have done for her and her sister. But right here, she's having an aha moment. Like, okay, I see what's going on here. Um, who knows? She may feel like she was sabotaged. As far as her music coming out, maybe she felt like Beyonce sabotaged her music. But anyway, I digress. Right here, she's having an aha moment. She's saying, "Okay, I see what's going on here." Now, it's not if this not pertaining to her career, it could be pertaining to her relationship. Next, we have tempted. This is Chloe being tempted, experiencing temptation. She really needs to be very careful how she's moving out here. Let me just say that I think about addiction, whether it can be drugs or alcohol or sex addictions. Yes, indeed. But it just depends on what this means to her. Now, another form of addiction is a workaholic. But right here, she's being tempted. She's being tempted, and I'm just praying it has nothing to do with the industry as far as them wanting her to do something she doesn't want to do when it comes to these rituals. Because in order to have staying power in the industry, yes, you must go through those doors. You must go to those Hollywood mansions and a host of other things. Okay, because there's all kind of rituals they have out here. But anyway, if that's not the case, maybe it's she's tempted. Maybe her eyes are wandering, looking at somebody else. But anyway, allegedly, right here she's feeling temptation. Okay, she's feeling very tempted. Next is upside down concerning a relationship. It just depends on who this individual is. It can be a female or it can be a male. But whoever this individual is, that's with Chloe, there's lack of harmony here, okay? There's disagreements, there's fight, and it could be a possible separation, okay? So if she is in a relationship, it looks like there's trouble in paradise. If it's not happening now, it will be in the coming days and weeks ahead. And many of you would know because y'all keep up with these celebrities. Y'all, pretty much follow them and you know who they with or who they're not with. So many of you would keep me informed if this happens to show up, okay? And let me say this also, because this is on my mind. I notice a lot of these celebrities, when they sign people to their record label, a lot of times, they are in their videos, because they are helping promote them. And Beyonce didn't do any of that, with her album. I haven't seen Beyonce in her video. Now, her mom was in one of her videos, but that's it. As far as representing, um, when it comes to Chloe, but I just noticed that, uh it's like she's pretty much just letting them be creative and doing their own thing and she's being hands off. But I feel like it has really hurt her, album sales. People they let them to Beyonce now when she put music out, I mean, she's getting the numbers, but unfortunately Chloe didn't get the numbers. You would think so. But anyway. Those just my thoughts. My thoughts. Next is upside down. This is Chloe. This is a throat chakra card. When this card is upward, I would say she's speaking up, she's speaking out, she's doing a lot of communicating behind the scenes. Right here, she is not. It's a lot she want to say, but she's not speaking up about it. Right here, this is someone who's shutting down, and whatever they want to speak about, they choosing to stay silent about it. Okay, so yeah, this is Chloe pretty much, staying silent and not speaking up about something or about someone. Next is upside down. This is the fertility card. That's right. When this card is upward, I think about birth mother now, or somebody could be expecting. Other than that, this card can represent good seed. It can represent birth mother. It can represent growth. Let me just say that. Or expecting a baby. Her card's upside down. Now behind the scene, we'll never know if she don't speak up about it. She could have been pregnant and she could have had a miscarriage. Allegedly. Allegedly. That it came out. Or if this due to her career, let's just say her project, which was her album that came out. As you see, there was no growth. Okay, the numbers were not there. So if anything, this could have a lot to do with her project. It just depends on what this means to her. But I feel like this has to do a lot with her project. That's what I'm feeling. It has a lot to do with her project. Now, if she was expecting, as far as if she was seeing somebody and just happened to get pregnant, for instance, allegedly she could have had a miscarriage. For instance, allegedly she could have aborted the child. Made a conscious decision to abort the child. I remember we did see the fool. We saw that. It just depends on what this means to her. Also, I can get this if her birth mom, passes, which, God forbid. But it represents birth mother, period. But I'm going to just say, as far as what comes to me, I feel like this has a lot to do with her project. And when it comes to her album, it didn't do good, okay? It's not growing in sales at all. Now, if it's pertaining to anything else, we would never know because she won't speak on it. I feel like she's very private, so I doubt she probably speak on it anyway. Next is upside down. This is financial and material changes, and also with this right here, out of the changes, there were some challenges also. So concerning Chloe, upper represents gain. Chloe has experienced some losses. So, like I said, just depending on what this means to her, the losses can be some money, you know, the losses. Cause don't get me wrong, she has gained now. Don't get me wrong, but this also represents losses. The losses can be like, cause she could actually experience a loss, like a loved one could have transitioned, or she could experience a loss, due to her money being funny, or she could experience a loss due to her, project not going good, the sales, the numbers are not there. It's not growing, because upside down represents losses. So I feel like more than anything, this has a lot to do with her career, with her project. It flopped. Now, also, we see this also now. So it can be a little bit of both. Her project due to her album sales, being low as well, her relationship coming to an end. That's a loss also. I see. I don't know if she's seeing anybody right now, and this could be a past energy when it comes to that relationship card. That could be a past energy as far as who she was last seeing. Cause I don't know if she's seeing anybody in the present at all. I might pull it two more times. All right. Alrighty. Let me see here. This right here is a disruption card. As you see, it's upside down. This is very interesting right here. Now this brings about Chloe. So had this card been upward, I would say Chloe is the head. So of her life, let me just say that. Had this card been upward, I would say it is her own doing. It's something that she's doing to where she's causing a shaking in her foundation, okay? Whether it's her peace of mind, her money being funny, you name it. But it's upside down. So it's an outside source that's causing disruption in her life. Or that she feel is causing a disruption in her life. So, it just depends on who this individual is. It can be, who she feels that's sabotaging her, allegedly, or it can be, who she's involved with, that's causing a disruption in her life. So yeah, let me give you the judge when it comes to that. As you see, head down, okay, hangman. Next is upside down. This is solitude. I truly feel like she's not really giving off this right here, but I feel like she's very depressed, okay, about something or about someone. This is someone that's in solitude and she's feeling some type of way. Now, she's not depressed. She's more in solitude more than anything. She's spent a lot of quiet time alone, and something has her feeling like this. She's not getting out as much. Now, I know she is performing and she's doing shows, but as far as being seen out and about, if she's not feeling this now, she will be in the coming days and weeks ahead. Please know that. This is someone who's in solitude, but they spend a lot of time inside. And next we have move on. This is someone who has a decision to make. So this would be Chloe. She has a decision to make, and she's made the decision. And she's moved on. It depends on what this means to her. Okay, it can't be the record company because she don't sign them contracts. So she's gonna be with Beyonce record company for a while. So I feel like this pertains to a relationship. She decided to move on. Okay, this is my take on it. This has to do with a relationship. She decided to move on, and she's made her decision. She's moving on from something. Please know that. Let's go around one more time. I'm seeing clarity. What's probably going on with Chloe, or what can we expect? Right here, this is choose wisely, and as you see, she has options. She has options. Excuse me, and right here, she's taking her time. Trying to choose wisely. So right in this particular timeline, she's trying to go by using her intuition, which is a good thing. Okay, so right here, this is someone who's not trying to, solve their own problems. They're really trying to tap in and seek divine guidance and answers so they can make the best choice for them. So this is what she's doing right here, and she has options. Please know that. Next, we have recognition and reward right here. In this particular timeline, Chloe will be honored. She will be acknowledged, and also be rewarded. So I don't know if some kind of award show is going to be, coming out soon on TV. Cause this is her being acknowledged and rewarded. Okay, so who knows in the coming, days or weeks ahead. But very, very soon, she's going to be acknowledged and rewarded and honored for something, okay? Right here, all eyes are on her, and she's going to be acknowledged. Next, we have the authority card. I think about a parent figure. Maybe a parent figure is on her mind. Her mother or her father can be on her mind. Also, when I get this right here, this could let me know that Chloe is carrying an authority characteristic about her. Right here, she's using logic and strong mental control, which is good because this lets me know she's not emotional and she's not like all over the place. Okay, she's using strong mental control. But if that's not the case, this will let me know that this is pertaining to a parent figure that's on her mind. Okay, could be that father figure or that mother figure. And also, this card represents someone that's operating in wisdom as well. I'm gonna go around one more time. All right, this is gonna be it for this right here in this particular timeline. This is spiritual strength. When this card is upward, this is someone who is tapping in and they are seeking spiritual strength. Okay, they are dispatching those angels, to go before them and fight their battles. Okay, she's seeking spiritual strength. Right here, she's not. As I stated, she needs to, because the industry that she's in. Oh yeah, she should always be surrounding herself with light and be covered. Dispatch those angels to protect her. But anyway, this is someone right here who's not doing that. Seeking spiritual strength. This is someone who's trying to handle a matter on their own, but she needs to. She needs to, because we did see the food card also. All right. Now, right here, she is trying to choose wisely, because this woman who has this options, okay? But she has to choose wisely when it comes to that. This right here is memories of love. So if she is in a relationship, it's a good chance that she could be reflecting on the relationship due to the breakup, due to the separation. Let me just say that this is her reflecting on memories of love. Okay, she's reflecting about somebody. Let me just say that. Okay, somebody's on her mind. Now, also, I can get this if someone she knows could have transitioned could be on her mind as well. She could be thinking about that individual, whether it's a family member or a friend. Definitely somebody she knows that's close to her. Oh boy. Fine spirit. Anything else concerning Chloe? Anything else concerning Chloe that we can look forward to in the coming days and weeks ahead? Anything about Chloe that we can look forward to in the coming days and weeks ahead? What can we look forward to Chloe in the coming days and weeks ahead? Okay. Sometimes the messages repeat themselves. Let me see. I'm not gonna use these. That's crazy. Look what flipped. Look what flipped up. That flipped up. We seen that already. That flipped up. And this didn't flip up. This spiritual union. That didn't flip up. That's pretty much somebody that she knows. That flipped up. Temptation. Look at that fertility. That flipped up. And look what else flipped up. Trapped in fear. Yep, I can't make this up. Yep. Now this card came out first upward. Right here, let me know about, she's experiencing some, challenges, okay, and obstacles. And she's treading lightly, okay? She's treading lightly. Right here, it's like she feel like she's been sabotaged because, you know, it's like she feels like she's gonna fall in. She feels like she's gonna fall in. Another way of me saying this, what comes to my mind is she feels like she's being sabotaged. That's the first thing that comes to my mind. She feels like she's being sabotaged. Okay. But anyway, this message did come back out. She feels like she's being sabotaged. And I ain't talking about just pertaining to her relationship. I'm talking about her career. Right here, this is a throat chakra card. Now, before when it came out, it was upside down. She wasn't speaking up. Right here, she's speaking up. Okay, she's speaking up about something. Let me just say that. So this is her communicating. She's speaking up and speaking out. Right here, this is upside down. This is the third eye chakra. It represents I see. Now, see, when it came out the first time, it was upward. She's saying I see. Right here, she's saying I don't see. So right here, it's like she feel like she's in the dark about something. Something's going on, and she's in the dark about it. So this can be pertaining to her relationship with whomever she was seeing, okay? Or this could be pertaining to the business, but something's going on here to where she's in the dark, and she don't really see the bigger picture. She don't really see what's going on. Somebody could be keeping something from her. But that obstacle is a challenging card. But I've been upside down. She's experiencing a lot of obstacles. Let me just say that. It's like if it ain't one thing, it's another. Okay? If it ain't one thing, it's another. All right, what are you going to see when it comes to this oracle message, family? It is alleged, okay? This is the hidden truth oracle. All righty. Find spirit seeking clarity about Chloe Bailey. How does Chloe feel about Beyonce? What are her inner thoughts concerning Beyonce at this present time? How does Chloe feel about Beyonce? What are her thoughts about Beyonce at this present time? I can't make this up. I can't make this up. Oh my goodness. Is it allegedly? I feel you leaving me behind. Now I know it's allegedly, but I truly believe this is exactly how she's feeling. Okay? I feel you leaving me behind. Let me say this real quick. A lot of people feel like, for whatever reason, Beyonce was hands off when it comes to her music, okay? Her album coming out, as far as promoting it. But you better believe she's not gonna be hands off when it comes to Blue Ivy. Let me just say that. Because they are definitely training that child behind the scenes, showing her the ropes when it comes to the career, when it comes to the industry. They're gonna be definitely hands on. Maybe you're gonna say, well, yeah, of course, yes, her child. But to me, she should look at Chloe and Haley as her babies also. Be hands on with them. Yeah, she's married, she's, a mom and all of that, but she signed up, she has this company. I feel like she should have been more hands on with these girls. That's all I'm saying. Because she has that staying power and that superstar power. Her presence alone would have really made a difference. That's all I'm saying. Okay, has she been more hands on? Now, with that being said, I want to know how she feel about her. I feel you leaving me behind, ghosting me, abandoning me. I never saw Beyonce in her videos. And I also heard her also when she's been interviewed. She was saying when it comes to communication, Beyonce will be like texting her. They're like back and forth texting or emailing each other. Anyway, when I see her perform, I feel like I'm seeing Beyonce. To me, she doesn't have her own identity, and I feel like she would excel better when she started having her own identity, okay? And that popped up in my spirit, so obviously it's something to that. She doesn't have to dress the part the way the Beyonce dressed. She doesn't have to act like Beyonce. Chloe needs to just be Chloe and do her. You know, I feel like people would receive her better, receive her more. You know, but anyway, that's just me. Okay, I'm not trying to take from her talent because the sister is talented. Let me just say that. But it speaks volume. I feel you leaving me behind. That speaks volume. You hear me? That's someone that feel like you abandon. Excuse me, abandoning them. Okay, or you ghosting them. You know, you just dropping them off. Say, okay, go for it. Do you? You got this. But your hands off though. And some people may look at it as though, well, that's good. You know, at least she could be more creative. You know, and make her own decisions. You know, when it comes to her career, as far as her being creative and doing the things that she feels that's going to, you know, make her a pop, shall I say? But to me, she's not being authentic. To me, okay. When I look at her, I'm seeing like Beyonce Junior. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. I feel you leaving me behind. I'm over here shuffling, and it came right back out. I feel you leaving me behind. Okay, let me see something. Now, like I said, I don't know if she's actually in a relationship or not in the present. You know, maybe, you know, she just broke up with this individual. But if she's still seeing somebody, I don't see it lasting that long. Divine Spirit, the significant other in Chloe's life, whoever Chloe is seeing, whoever, that came out too fast, whoever Chloe is seeing in the present, whoever she's seeing, okay. The spirit answered my question. Okay, okay. I was getting ready to ask whoever Chloe was seeing, you know, what's going on with that, you know, if I was going to say, but see, the spirit already know what I'm going to say before I even say it. But I was going to say whoever Chloe was seeing, you know, what caused them to break up. Okay, this the answer I got. I left when I saw you with someone. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna ask one more question. I'm gonna end this reading. Okay, I ain't gonna make it that long. Divine Spirit, how is Chloe feeling in the present about her career? How is Chloe feeling? Okay, two cards came out. Okay, this is pretty much pertaining to the second question when I was asking about Chloe and the person that she was seeing. It came right back out. This says, I left when I saw you with someone. And this says, I remember every detail of that day. Okay. Divine Spirit, how does Chloe feel about her career at this time? How does Chloe feel about her career? Okay, okay. Thank you. Okay. Okay. Thank you. I got, well, the question I asked was, how does she feel about her career at this time? Okay. If she's not feeling like this now, she may feel like this in the coming days and weeks ahead. My life is not as together as it seemed. And I believe that. She's holding on. She's trying to, you know, keep that image up. But like I say, you know, behind the scenes, you know, she's definitely going through it. Okay, she's definitely going through it because we saw that she's still experiencing some challenges behind the scenes and some obstacles. Let me just say that my life is not as together as it seemed, and that's the answer. So no matter how she smiled, no matter how she put on all that makeup, which is a mask, you know, is more going on with this sister, okay? And I just really want her to have inner peace. Let me just say that the money and the fame not get her. I want her to really get back to being authentic, being Chloe. You know, the Chloe that we saw when it was just her and her sister, you know, when they first came out. You know, they just innocent and they didn't have to shake their ass, just to sell music. We got the rawness, and it was beautiful, and it was just people just love them for them. This industry, I can't stand it. I can't stand Hollywood. I hate how it tanks raw new talent coming in, but all of that is part of playing the game. Okay, long as she continues to play the game, she's never going to feel whole. She's never going to feel a sense of inner peace on the inside because she got to constantly play the game and put that mask on. Excuse me. So anyway, y'all get what I'm going with this. I do wish her all the best. All right, I wish her all the best. But yeah. So this is pretty much what I'm getting in the present. Things can change. It's a lot going on with her as you see. We're gonna do the group for her behind the scenes. I want to do a quick angel message for her. Okay, I don't want to. I don't want my reading to be too negative. I want to do a quick angel reading for her real quick. Chloe Bailey. She can clarity about 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 Chloe Bailey. I'm just gonna pull a three. Alrighty, family. It has here awakening Archangel Gabriel. Look at things from a different perspective. A temporary standstill. It's important to be yourself. I couldn't say it better. It's important to be yourself. I got to read that again. Look at things from a different perspective. A temporary standstill. It's important to be yourself. Poor thing. She got to be something that she's not. Next, the Emperor Archangel Gabriel. Lavish abundance. Give birth to your dreams. Nurture yourself and others. Pretty much, don't deny herself. Don't give so much of yourself to where you are denying yourself. And lastly, justice. Archangel Raguel. Fair and just decision. Do what you know is right. Stand up for your beliefs. Hello, somebody. And remember, we saw the temptation card. She's being tempted. I'm just praying that it's not due to some kind of ritual that she's going to have to partake in. I got to read that again. Fair and just decision. Do what you know is right. Remember, she got a decision to make. Stand up for your beliefs. And I truly believe her morals as well. That speaks volume. That speaks volume. Yes, indeed. It's important to be yourself. I think I'm going to put that in the head, and it's important to be yourself. Because that's true. All right, family. Ooh, ooh. This is my update reading on Chloe Bailey. Okay, I'm wishing the sister all the best, and yeah, this is my reading on her. Remember, it is allegedly okay, but I always say let things play out. Yes, indeed. So anyway, a lot came out in this reading, and I just want the sister to be authentic and be herself. because lately she's been doing too much to me behind the scenes. Okay, it doesn't take all that. Beautiful, just be yourself. People love you, but just be yourself. It don't take all that. Well, I'm through with it. Y'all know what I mean. Peace and love to you all. Thank you for watching. If you have any requests, put them down below. I won't get to them when you won't be me too, but I will make an effort. Okay. So this is my update reading on Chloe. If she's not going to a lot of this is going on in the now, but a lot of this has to play out within the coming days and weeks. And yeah, definitely less than 3 months. But anyway, as I stated, I don't know if she's seeing anybody or not, but whoever she was seeing, let me just say this, they have broken up or they will be breaking up. Please know that. Bye.